Never do anything out of desperation. Alright, welcome back to the channel, Respect Our Curves. This channel is made to not only give you boudoir tips because I'm a boudoir photographer, but also, to give you motivation, inspiration, to help inspire self-certainty in anyone who watches or listens. So if that's something you are interested in, please consider clicking that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss anything. So, desperation. You never want to come at anything, whether it be business, life, especially relationships. You don't want to approach anything from a place of desperation. And I can tell you from experience. A few years ago, when I wanted to start a marketing company, I figured, I'll send out a ton of emails. Mistake number one. Send out a ton of emails to all these business owners, and I'm gonna offer to do a free video for them. It's my way to get my foot in the door. And thought it was a good idea at the time. And a lot of these business owners, either they just shun me off, or some of them, maybe I did maybe a couple of them free videos for them, and it went nowhere. Now I take that back. I did get 2 clients from it, right? But funny enough, those 2 clients, I didn't actually offer them free videos. I think I just straight up, pitched to them, and ended up getting those 2 clients, but which were female business owners, by the way. The only, seemingly the only demographic that has ever supported any of my ventures, which is why I support you. So, hey, how big your sleeves ever get too big especially on a hoodie? Hate it. But so I had to make sure nobody was behind me. So I came from a place of desperation, trying to start my marketing company, trying to do free videos for people who probably weren't even interested, because I realized what type of person the word free usually attracts. Somebody who's trying to get something for nothing. You attract somebody who's trying to get something for nothing, can't expect to do good business with them. And so that's when I realized I was desperate. I was, at the time, I really was. I wasn't working a regular job or anything. I was legit desperate. But it decreased my value. It didn't feel good. Didn't lead to any business. I can tell you that for sure. Like I said, it decreased my value. It didn't make me feel good. And it's not something I would do again. Now, what does that mean for you, especially in a relationship? You definitely do not want to come to a relationship from a place of desperation. Because what happens is you'll settle for anything. Just like I did with my attempt to start a marketing company. I settled for anybody who responded to an email. I settled for anybody who said yes and took a meeting with me and let me in the door. None of these ended up being, I take that back. The 2 clients I did get, they were worth it. But other than that, even if I did do a video for these people, it never turned into anything. And it's not their fault, I blame myself. So when you come at a relationship from a place of desperation, you'll go for the person who pretty much just provides a warm body for you to be around. Doesn't really add much, if any, value to your life. And that's the whole point. It's not about not being lonely, having somebody around. It's about being around people who add value to your life, because your life is valuable. What you offer is valuable. What you have to offer, your time, your energy, is valuable. So when you come from a place of desperation, you diminish that value. You diminish the time of the value of your time and your energy. And what it does is it acts like a blanket. It pretty much acts like a blanket that covers up the value that you are coming with, because you're so worried about trying to be liked by this person, when really you just attracted somebody who's not even likable in the first place. So never approach a situation from a place of desperation. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I talked about a impromptu coaching session I had with a coworker recently, and one of the things she said to me was she's desperate. I mean, she says she'll take a bottom feeder at this point, which is, not good. She's pretty much at that stage where she realizes time isn't slowing down. To put it nicely, she's not old. She's only a few years older than me, but she realizes time isn't slowing down, and she's trying to get into a sustainable situation, before too much time passes. And as I mentioned this entire video, that puts you in a state of desperation, and it showed by the guys that she was dating. They weren't in the best places themselves, right? So that's what happens. You start bringing in people and energy that isn't trying to grow, isn't even really trying to maintain, is trying to be sustained, held up. It's trying to be supported. And when you're on your journey, you can't support energy that's not trying to support itself. So make sure before you get into any situation, even if it's Boudoir, if you come from a place of desperation where you don't feel good at all, and everything is just going wrong, and you're like, I need to have a Boudoir session, I need to do it now. Chances are you can end up settling for the wrong photographer, the wrong time, whatever the case may be. So just slow down, take a breath, and think about what you actually want, what will bring value to your life. Then once you do that, then make a decision. If you don't do that, you'll approach your decisions from a desperate place. We already talked about that's not a good thing. So hopefully this video brought you some value. Let me know in the comment section if it did. And if you are looking to have a boudoir experience and you've done your research and you're not coming from a place of desperation, please get in contact with me. Stan at respecthercurves.com, and that'll be linked down below as well. I hate these sleeves, I really do. But anyway, hopefully this brought you some value. Talk to you next time.